Yo! Welcome back. It's Vorty, doing another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video here today on the Lunar New Year event. And I'm gonna be trying to beat up this dude here with an Esper. That's not the one. This is the one. So I'm gonna try and beat him with an Esper. I'm not gonna try the item thing yet. I'm gonna try the Esper one just because I want the whip. Say what way, the whip. So I want the whip. And I would really like to beat him. So my strategy is going to be to maybe try and kill him with Ramu. And specifically the reason being is because I want to... actually I'm going to bring lightning because I want that to be done that way. Yeah, so I'm going to bring lightning. So essentially what I want to do is I want to use lightning to reduce his lightning resistance and then hit him with Ramu. That's going to be the strategy. Because he doesn't have any weaknesses. Yeah. So anyways, my Cloud of Darkness is here just for the Omni Veil. His items that he's wearing are just meh. Dual Wield is there just so he can help with collecting the Limit Burst Stones. So that's kind of where we're heading. Let's take a sip of coffee. Ooh, girl! Too much coffee. Alright, so Baroque round 1. Embolden round 1. Cloud of Darkness, Omni Veil. Done. I also brought, what do you call it? The blade thing with, I'll show that in a minute. And then we're going to do big hits round 1. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, the big thing you got to worry about is when he's doing his preparation or whatever. I'm going to do the break. Alright, so there we go. Round 1. So he's resisting all of the nullifications or status ailments. So he almost always casts fire and almost always casts thunder. He's got two other moves. One is called Roar, which has a chance to paralyze you, and another move called Haunt, which just hits really, really hard. At least that's the way it looks from it right now. Dual cast. We're going to do dual cast Kiraja. And what I was going to say is I brought this one. Osmosis Blade with Cloud of Darkness, even though I could just use Osmosis because you get it from his Esper or whatever, or he gets it, I can't remember. Anyways, I brought Osmosis Blade to test it out because So we're gonna go here, we're gonna use Focus to just buff him up a little bit more. And now we're just gonna do building. So let's build. So we're just gonna go ahead and build a little bit. Alright, so let's build. We'll do about a round or two of building. And essentially what I'm doing is trying to build the Esper gauge up, so it's about half right now. So I think I need to do one more round. And then also build the Limit Burst. In this case, I don't really think I need the Limit Bursts at all because I'm going for the Esper kill. At least I'm going to try and get the Esper kill. So I don't know how many videos I'm going to try and make to do this. I might record this video and keep it even though if I fail or not, and then attach more stuff to the end of the video to show you, like, you know, as I do beat it. So this is my first kind of attempt, well, second attempt to try and do the Esper. Actually, I lied. It's my third attempt trying to get the Esper kill. But last time I ended up taking the, what do you call it? Taking the Limit Burst kill instead because I didn't want to fail again. So I'm doing Thundera. To overwrite Omni Veil because he uses thunder more often than he uses fire. At least that's the way I'm seeing it. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So now we're going to hit him again really, really hard to get him under the 50% mark. And then he'll more than likely use his thing again. So boom, 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 boom. There he goes. So we're doing our limit bursts pretty well. So they're looking pretty good. And again, just going to make these guys use single attacks. Get some Limit Burst Stones. Just getting those Limit Burst Stones. I see he used Thunder again, and there is Paralyzed. So I'm not sure if the Thunder paralyzed him or the other move. I don't know. I'm sad. So again, the good news is he hasn't used his big hitting move yet, which is the one you have to defend on. For sure. Your tank doesn't have to defend on, and maybe people who have over about 3,500 life, they might survive. Especially only if you have your buffs. Sorry. If you have your buffs, then yes. If you don't have your buffs, then no. but his thunderstorm reduces your magic resistance. So keep that in mind. Alright. So there's the last Kiraja. So now we're up to par with our life. We're going to do Crushing Armor again. Crushing Armor. Warp Break. And then you're going to actually use Barrage this time. So next turn I'm going to use Omniveil as well, because I think it just expired that last turn. And we're hoping he uses Perception this round, which is going to give me extra turn to kind of get everything ready. That's the goal. That's the goal. That is the goal, boys and girls. That Barrage with dual wield, or Barrage. Preparation, that's what it's called. So Preparation, here he is preparing, so he gets a buff, boosts defense and boosts spirit. So I'm gonna have two characters not blocking, and that's going to be my Cecil, who's using the spell, and my Cloud of Darkness, who's using Omniveil. Everybody else, they're gonna pucker up. They're gonna pucker up and defend. So he uses Meteor, or he calls it a tooth for a tooth. He uses Meteor, and then he casts a random spell, or two spells from the looks of it. So ouch. Ouch indeed. So see, freaking Cecil, what a beast. He survived. I think this would be a lot easier if he didn't have his resistances shut down. But he is good though. He's got the fire shield on. So there you go, heal to almost full. Most guys will be full except Cecil probably. Yup. So with Cecil we're going to use Provoke this round because he's now going to be targeted. And then with these guys we're going to try and take him down. Gonna try and take him down a little bit closer, you know. Yep, you can use Omniveil's 53, so we'll keep that for now. We're going to do, we can do, actually what's his face is gonna do it anyways, so no big deal. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and by what's his face I mean Noctis is gonna do Warp Break anyways, which is gonna break his attack and defense anyways. Did I cast? I did. I do have the lightning resistance. Girl, I'm all over that. This round we're gonna use boost attack, and then we're gonna do dual cast, and then we're gonna do Kiraja. There goes Kiraja, up and away. And this round we're gonna hit hard with, or as hard as I possibly can with my characters. Warp Break, and this guy with lightning, Crushing Armor. And then with Cloud of Darkness we're gonna use Osmosis Blade. So there goes Osmosis Blade. Boom, 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 boom. So he does it twice. So he has enough for his job, which is going to be to use Omniveil one more time, which is gonna be next round. Okay, so Omniveil is going up, and there's Omniveil, and then because he uses Thunderstorm often, I keep saying this like a broken record, I'm gonna overwrite it with Thundera, just because it gives you a little bit more. And we're gonna go here. So boom, boom, and then we're gonna go and one by one see where we are heading. Okay, so don't kill him. Okay, good. Lightning, how are you gonna do? Yep, so Dark Messenger is there. Good. Alright, so please don't do preparation next round. If he doesn't do preparation, we might be able to handle this. Oh, again, my heart. Oh, you sack of poo. You... His spirit. His spirit. That guy's spirit, that bastard. Now I'm thinking, now what do I do? If I try to weaken, no matter what, the attacks are going to do almost nothing against this guy right now. I know that for a fact. So I can defend, dispel, and then defend, but then there is no lightning resistance on him. This is hard. Who is it? So you got him. Man. Alright, well we have no choice really. I guess we do have a choice, but the choice is just so dramatically... I could go both ways. Alright. Well, dispel it is. And then I'm gonna try and... if he doesn't destroy my life right now, I'm going to try and use my lightning's attack. The thunder one that reduces everything. Dual cast Asuna to pick up lightning, and then Kiraja. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. So I think my lightning is pretty weak. So the crushing blow. Let's get this ready. Oh, good. Thank God, because there's no armor break. How much are you gonna do? How much are you gonna do? Ooh, girl, you can barely see the life! And I have a feeling that he won't be able to kill it. So he's got lightning resistance right now, lower the life, which I think is by 50%. And I don't think that my guy will be able to kill it. If I use this lightning, I have a feeling this lightning will probably mess him up. So we're just gonna take the chance and do Judgment Bolt. Please do more than like... Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man, that's brutal. And I don't have any items to throw at him, so... There goes that. There goes that. Oh man, that's so... Let's see how much damage you would have done. Oh man, I'm nowhere near to killing him either. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. This is nuts. This is bananas. Did he get killed? Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of how that's gonna go. So essentially what I'm gonna end up doing is, because I don't want to keep remaking the whole videos and just sitting here and wasting so much time, I'm just gonna add, like when we get to the really close end to the slit, I'm just gonna add the slit as a recording to a continuation of this video, so that we can beat him. So you're gonna see kind of like a transition, and you could probably maybe see hopefully one more, hopefully not too many, but maybe at least one more attempt, or like 5, 6, and then you're gonna hear me say, you know what, that's been a good video, subscribe, don't hate me, kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, so you're gonna see a smooth transition into the next part. So wish me luck. Let's hope that it's next turn. Okay, so oh, the good old hard life on how to figure things out. So I was able to get him so the life is not visible at all and it's ready to be killed. However, I don't have enough of the Esper gauge because at the start I just wanted to get to the lower part of his life bar as fast as possible, and yeah, I did. So, but the good news is, I was able to bring some items. So I have lightning here. Lightning, so Blue Fang, lightning damage to all enemies. Right now, he's got only lightning resistance down because that's what lightning did before she went and died. Please, do enough damage. Or don't! Oh, it's so savage! Oh man, that's savage. Oh, that is savage. That is savage. I should have attacked one more time with somebody else. Oh, that is horrible. Oh man. Oh, there goes that. Well, that sucked. Oh man. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna continue to try and get these two. Alright, let's keep going. Yo everyone, let's try it this time. So as you can see, you can barely see his life. So what I have prepared here to try and do this is I have Lightning, who's gonna be using Crushing Armor, since he doesn't have any debuffs. Crushing Armor, and then right after I'm hoping that Ramu will be able to kill it. So let's take a look. So hopefully this did everything. So I don't know, because I think I saw the overkill on the Crushing Armor. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I tried. This is like my 4th try again, trying to get it. Man, they don't hit hard at all. It's pretty brutal. So did we get it? Probably not. My luck, My luck. Oh, yeah. So I'm thinking the strategy behind it is to, you get really close to it, have another hard-hitting move cast at the same time so the animations are rolling, and then you end up getting it. So I think that's the same thing I'm going to do with the items. So hopefully I'll actually add that at the end of this video as well, beating it with an item. But I think that's the same strategy. So I'm going to probably try the same strategy while I have somebody hit with it, and then use an item and see if that's gonna do anything. All right, let's try that. All right, so we're getting pretty close to that item kill or item attempt kill. So we're gonna see what we can do here. So first we're gonna have to just clean up the mess that this guy just created by picking up this guy, and then Cecil will get lightning afterwards. Just because Cecil can give us Curaja, which is what we're looking for here. This guy will do cover, and this guy will just sit here and look pretty. I think that's what he's gonna do. Whatever. Use that, and he will attack. 2,000. 1,400. So what I did was I brought every item I had that's usable, not throwable, but just usable, to try and beat this part of the event. That's kind of essentially what I'm going to be basing it off. I'm just going to throw everything at the same time because it doesn't really matter who wins or who kills them, as long as it's an item. So that's what it says. So we're going to try and do that. So let's see here. So I still think we can just chip 1,400, 1,000. Man, like it's barely moving. Let's boost this, and then we're just gonna warp decoy. Okay. All right. So he has preparation up, which is fine. Boost defense and spirit. That's fine. We'll just dispel him this round, and I think it's safe to say that next round we should be able to start attempting to kill him. So with it's because I brought I think 4 items or 5 items. It should be enough to kind of try it out and see. Please don't die, anybody. Please don't die. Oh yeah, sorry. I have the effects turned off because I don't know why. It was just lagging and it was really weird. So how many items did I bring? Let's see here. We got 2, 3, 4, 5 items, so I can have 5 units attack. All right, so we're gonna try this again. So it's barely moving. 2,000, 1,000. All right. Okay, never mind, I lied. I'm gonna do it next turn. We're gonna do it next turn. We're gonna do it next turn. All right. You're gonna defend, you're going to defend, you're going to defend. Boom, boom, boom. He just did preparation, so we're good with that. We're good with that. Alright, barely did any damage. Please don't counter, nobody don't counter, please. Oh, thank God, lightning. Thank God. So, I'm gonna attack with Refia. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe we'll just heal, because then it gives me an opportunity to do it again. Round after if I mess up this round. We'll do Curaja and Barfira. Alright, so let's get to the items. So we're gonna use 1 white fang, 2 white fangs. We're gonna use fire, and we're going to use earth. So I'm gonna try. I don't know if these can chain, so I'm gonna use them afterwards. So let's go. 2, boom, boom. Wow, that was beyond weak. So I'm gonna take a chance here to see if I can weaken him even more, because that was. I just used literally all my items and dealt like nothing. And dealt pretty much no damage. So that leaves me with 1. one thing to do. Oh man, this is brutal. This is hell. This is a lot worse than the Esper one. Alright, Kiraja. What can we do with you? Nothing. What can we do with you? Oops. We can do that. Okay, defense down. What can we do with you? Defense is already down. Okay. Alright, so let's try again. I want that slit to disappear, so there it goes. Don't die. Okay. So I can barely see the slit. It's just a teeny bit of red. So, oh man, he's gonna boost the crap out of himself. He just did Bloodthirst. We're gonna have to dispel that. Come on, Ref, yet. 90. Oh, he died. That's why I can't move him. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna not do the item one. It's too hard. Unless I find like an item that I can use that does like 3,000 damage or more than 1,000 damage right now on him. I'm just gonna leave it because right now it's taking way too long. I've tried a few times and every time I get him too close, the items are just not strong enough, and they don't chain from the looks of it. So that's that. Thank you so much for sticking around and seeing me trying to do this item thing. If you know a better way to do it with the items, please let me know, because as of right now, I have no idea. Alright, so yeah, please like, subscribe. Hopefully I gave you any sort of ideas on how to do it. Maybe. I mean, other than the item one, I think I provided for the other ones at least. Alright, so like, subscribe, leave a comment, especially letting me know how to do it. And this is Vorty, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Decided.